Alrighty. Hizzie is better than hoise. Let's talk about it. First things first. I don't want any animosity towards either couple. I just don't really care one way or another. I am going to state one thing first. Her first love was Roman. Her epic love was Landon. Remember, Haley said to Hope, have one epic love. Her last love was Lizzie. Same way, her, first love for Caroline, Tyler, her epic love, Stefan, her last love should have been Klaus, but you know what, shit happens and so forth and so on. With that being said, I don't want any animosity towards either thing. This is just my opinion. So Matthews, who, one of the writers of the show or whatever, confirmed that it was very intentional for Lizzie to become a vampire like her mother at the same time that Hope was exploring life as a villain like her father. If turning into hybrids, yes, heretics count as hybrids. They are a hybrid of a witch and vampire, siphoner, and everything else, the same way a hybrid is. In the same season isn't soulmates, then I don't know what is. And that is true. I don't know what is. So, here it is, guys. Hizzie is better because it's not toxic like Hoise or Delana. I'm sorry, but it is. Damon and Elena is very toxic the same way Hoise would be. I mean, Josie lied to Hope and spread rumors of Lizzie. I'm sorry, but how could Hope want to ever be with Josie? Josie burns Hope's room, lies about the crush, and never confesses her feelings and spreads the rumor of Lizzie just to drive a wedge between Hope and Lizzie. Because Josie wanted Hope. Like, no, that's just as bad as Elena and Damon, toxic couples. It truly is bad because that's just the way it is. It's stupid. Also, here's one. When did Lizzie make Josie feel bad about the crush? There was never a scene like that. It was stupid. Josie got flustered and didn't have the confidence to confront Hope head on and tell her about her feelings. It's true. She didn't. You always won. That line was stupid. You always one line was stupid because at the time, we did not know if Lizzie actually liked girls. We only knew that she ever actually went after the guys, but it was so stupid and stuff. Josie had a condition called codependency. She put others before herself, and that is factual. She did. So I don't think that, Penelope was in the right to say, oh, you're always doing this, I'm going to make it better for you. So Lizzie was confident and shot her shot. There was never dibs. There was never dibs. The thing is that if there were dibs, the only time that it's mentioned is when Hope is talking to Josie. There's never a thing when and she's always letting Lizzie have it first. Go ahead, be with Raph. I don't care. But it's if Josie was actually confident in herself and actually told Lizzie that she liked that person, maybe Lizzie would back off and actually understand her sister. But she never did. The communication was a problem. So yeah, let's go on. There was never dibs. Jo did not have confidence in her ability and didn't shoot her shot. Here's my logic for Josie. If I never shoot, I can't miss. Jo's logic. She's afraid of rejection, so she doesn't think it's gonna happen. Sorry I have to use these Wayne Gretzky type things. But Lizzie logic. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Lizzie shot and some shots were made. That's my 2 cents. That's all you need to know. Lizzie shot, her shots flew, and she wasn't afraid of rejection. She was confident in her self-ability. Josie was not. And ultimately, I hope you guys understand why I like Hizzie better, because even though they're heretics, Lizzie forgave Hope, and so forth and so on. Hope's first love was Roman. Her epic love was Landon. Her last love should have been Lizzie. That is my opinion about Hizzie is better than Hoise and everything else in between. I do not condone this as who cares who she ends up with. I don't really care at this point. But Hoise is not my ship. I do not like it. I think Hizzie is better in every way, shape, and form. I hope you understood my opinions about why I like Hizzie better, because Hoise just seems toxic to me, like Elena and Damon. Even Damon says this relationship is toxic, and I totally agree with him. So, like for Delana, I also think it's the same with like Hosey. I think Hizzie is less toxic, because even though the sire bomb may be gone, they are bonded for life, is what Lizzie said. We're in this till the bitter end. So I hope to see that if they do another spin-off for the series, maybe Lizzie and Hope do become more than friends. But honestly, I just want them to have a great friendship first before it actually becomes a couple. Other than that, those are my 2 cents. I hope you guys understand my opinion, and I hope you don't come for me in the comments, but that's all I got for you. So until next time, I'll see you in the next one.